Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on exterior decorating, not like exterior design. That's going to be another day. Perfect timing. So over here, she made this little trampoline. Um, right here, there's black carpet on top of this. There's iron bars for the little the trampoline poles. And when the 1.8 update comes out, you can replace these blocks right here with slime blocks, and you can just fall into it, and you can jump up and down like an actual trampoline. But that update's not going to be out for a little while. And then I told her you don't need a net for a trampoline, but she put one anyway, and she used black stained glass for that, so it looks kind of like the little black wireframe kind of fencing that they use for the nets. Like, she was originally gonna use, what was it, cobwebs? You can still slip through them just like this, just like that. You could fall right out of it. Maybe you didn't, and what, you could just like fall right through. You wouldn't even know because you're going so slow. Like, look at that. Yeah, but she used lapis lazuli blocks for the outside because you don't really want to use like the wool right here. Yellow wool especially is just ugly. So we're just gonna. Why didn't she use hay bales? That looks nice. Get over the sombrero. Okay. What were you gonna make? Yeah, she's gonna show off a fountain, and I'm gonna show off how to make a couple things, like a grill. So let's get some iron blocks, some quartz slabs, and some quartz stairs, and then we're gonna need, where is it? Netherrack, and, where is it? Black carpet. And, whether, okay. So this is a design I came up for a grill a little while back. I was just messing around, and I was like, hey, that looks like a grill, like it should. I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this. I did also post this on Reddit one day, and it got a whole ton of upvotes, so I'm pretty proud of this design. I think it goes like this. You can replace that block right there with anything, but you know. You can do like this, or you can just use slabs like that. And then just select the netherrack. And if you like me and you go game rule, do fire tick false, it'll change it so fire doesn't burn things. You can just place the black carpet on top of there, and you know, just throw stuff on top of it and it won't burn. And you just, oh, look at that, you got steak on the grill, and I guess also salmon on the grill. Well, some salmon just went in the grill, or you can just fire up some pumpkin pie. You can just cook everything on the grill. Another thing, this goes hand in hand with interior and exterior design. One thing you can do is take a plant that's like, it's a double tall plant, so any of these, like the double tall fern, the peony, the rose bush, double tall grass, lilacs, or sunflowers, you can take that, and you can take grass, coarse dirt, which is in the 1.8 update, regular dirt or podzol or mycelium, I think, maybe. That might not work, but you can do something like this. Use a bucket. Just an empty bucket and right click it. And then you can just put the tall grass in there. Huh? That's because you're not doing it right. Right click the source blocks. That's all you gotta do. Okay, well, she fiddles with that. Anyways. Okay, so you've got this nice little potted plant right here. And you can just put any of these plants in there. You can set that outside your house or do whatever you want. If you wanted to put it up against a wall. If you want to put it up against a wall, you could do something like this. And just only put the 3 sides of the plant up. Okay, and you've got that like that. That water looks kind of short. Or you can take the trapdoors again. You can take a redstone lamp or glowstone. Or if you're using a redstone lamp, of course it has to have a redstone signal. So you can do something like this. And we'll make sure it has power. If you want to learn more about redstone, you can look in my playlists or on the front page of my channel and look for Redstone Academy, because that's still there. It'll be there for a while until I put in some future plans for it. Nothing. What? Okay. So you can put leaves on top of here. You can use any kind of leaves you want. I usually use oak or spruce, but you can also use like jungle leaves. It looks kind of nice, but it's got the weird little berries on it. And birch just looks kind of too dull against the oak wood, so you want to use something based on the colors that you're using for the wall. And of course you can do this without the wall too. You can just do something like this. Now of course like this you're not going to be able to put both trapdoors down, so that's going to look awkward, but you got that. And let's just put this wall back up. It doesn't need to be all the way. Another thing you can do with the leaves, you can take a cauldron and some water or an anvil. Make sure you hold shift and right click when you place that. Oh, you got wood. And you've got this little statue plant, which kind of looks like a hedge trimming. Or you can do the same thing with this. Whoops. Not like that. You just place it like that. It looks kind of weird, but you know, it's a potted plant. Okay, did you finish your fountain? Okay, let's go over here. So you got this fountain here. It's actually on center for once, even though it's not on odd numbers. Which the best thing to do is build on odd numbers, especially when you're using water, or else you've got this lemon-shaped water. Everything is lemon-shaped in this world. There was lemon-shaped windows over there. You got lemon-shaped water. They should just be lemons in Minecraft. But anyways, so you use the brick stairs for the outside of the water, and it looks kind of nice because it's not the full block, and the water doesn't meet up all the way up there. And she used gravel because it has the inlaid color of the little gray in the bricks, so it matches nicely. And then she threw in this little carpet just for lighting effect, and there's glowstone under it to make sure there's light. And of course, you can put lily pads on top of source blocks of water. just to give it a nice naturally look. Naturally. Do you want to put up some little park benches and tables? Okay. Try not to get tackled by your dog while you're doing it. Okay. I'm gonna show off swing sets and tire swings. So for a tire swing, I'm gonna show off tire swings and swing sets. Park benches and tables. Okay, for a tire swing, it's actually pretty easy to do. You just take, you're gonna need a tall or a large oak tree. So you can do something like this. Just stack up 4 to 6 blocks, depending on how tall you want it to be, and just put torches all over the side that faces towards the sapling. And then you take some bone meal, and you just continuously right-click the sapling until it grows. And then, there you go. Now this is actually a pretty short one, so this isn't going to work for us, but that's how you do that. So let's take this down. And let's move over here. And the benches and tables. So we're gonna want a tall tray for this. So this one's 6 tall, as opposed to the 4 that was over there. And just put the torches down again, and then spam right click. And if we give it a minute and we back up a little bit, we get a tree that's also very small and kind of got intercepted right here. But either way, one thing you can do, since this tree is not too short, you can take fences, and I usually use coal blocks for this because it looks kind of like rubber. And you can just do this and bring this down all the way and just make like a donut shape to it. Now of course it would help if it wasn't touching the ground, but this tree is pretty short, so let's bring this up by 1. So just raise it up like that. Replant the grass. And then you got a little tire swing, but you might want to change the direction. Like I'd say, like if it was hanging up here and then facing this way, that'd probably be the best way to go. Like if you took something like this. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put that leaf back. Just took that out. And then that looks kind of nice. I have one of these in my creative world. And it turned out pretty nicely because the tree was actually pretty tall. And it worked out good. So I'm going to grab for a regular swing. You can change this up however you want, but I usually make them like this. So for this is just going to be a little 1-seat swing. So you want space right here and here, so you want this to be 3 for each swing. Needs 3 spaces. And then grab your fence and then bring it all the way down, and then just bring it down here, take it all the way down to here. And you can either do a chair like this, or you can do seats the way I usually do them, and you can take like a slab or something like that, and then take a sign and put it on the back of it and get rid of the rain. And now you've got this nice little swing seat. And if this looks too like if this looks too spread out, you can use fence gates, and it looks nicer than the regular fence itself. But just to save on time, we're gonna use the regular fence. And if you wanted to add more swings to this, you're gonna want to put an extra space here and then have 1, 2, 3 spaces, bring it all the way back up, and take this back to here. And then you can just bring this down again. Oops. And you can put up a seat and throw a sign on it. And one more thing I want to go over is cobblestone paths, or not cobblestone paths, but pathing in general. So the easiest thing to do is working on odd numbers for this. Like it is with everything else, everything's easier with odd numbers. So you can just, I show this off in my single player world, but you want to be random with this the way I'm doing it. You know, you just go abstract, have no intentional design whatsoever. And we got this nice little path here, and you can just take you can take bone meal down, and you can throw it around, and you've got this nice little path right here. It adds more of a nature look to it. Or you can do another thing with the walls, not with the walls, but with the pathing, and bring this back up. We'll just make this small. You can take, I usually use cobblestone stairs for this, so let's make our path again. I usually do numbers like this, like in increments of things like 2s, just kind of break things up. It's kind of nice. Yeah. So we got this here, but there's a lot of grass spaces, and that's one thing you want to kind of avoid. So just to kind of throw things up a little bit, you can add little stairs. You can just throw them in any direction whatsoever, just to add a little bit less dirt. And right here you can add things like mossy cobblestone, or just regular cobblestone anywhere, and you just put that there. Oops. You put it anywhere you want, because it's your build. So you can do something like that. But you don't want it to look too square, so you want to have more grass than no grass. And you just put more of this. You also don't want too much in the center like that, or it looks too repetitive. You also don't want 2 stairs facing the same direction. And there you go. So that looks nice. Or you can just use regular cobblestone instead of the mossy cobblestone. Are you done over here? Okay, so... Yeah. So she's been working on park benches and park tables and little park seats. Just everything parks. So you got more than one stair design, because it's not all the same. You got little corner stairs. You've got little double tables. Those rounded seats like you find in like restaurants and stuff, or something you would see like outside of like an office-y kind of building. Just a little place to sit, and it's got little tables you can eat at or whatever. And you've got the 4-seated table. And if you're doing something like this and you want like the edges like kind of cut off with the seats, you can take item frames, because you can place 2 of them in more than one block. So you can just do something like this, and you've got those armrests back. But other than that, what? Yeah. It's easier to use signs because they look nicer, especially when you're using the oak wood. Because if you go like this, you can't even notice it at all. Oops, don't type the W. I wouldn't recommend using, when you're doing like this, when you're using the oak wood, for the seats and everything, you might want to use something different for the tables. So you can use like iron pressure plates, or stone, or just anything like that. It's your choice. Just to kind of add more color to it. But other than that, I think that's going to do us for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Do you have anything else to say? Do you have any comments to make about my swing set? Well, it's not like there's like stairs to swings. It's not like there's like stairs to swings. Maybe in real life people should just like pull themselves up. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, send out a tweet, leave a post on Facebook, I don't know, do whatever you want. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.